Electric performance sedan. Yes, this is the 2024 BMW i5, and this is the Performance M60. All-wheel drive, dual motor, almost 600 horsepower, so much luxury and tech inside, and it's amazing to drive. Let's go. Okay, let's take this car for a drive. Have a listen. Oh, and that 0 to 60 mile per hour time is 3.7 seconds. Yeah, crazy. So this, and the seatbelt really tightened on me.
I'm scared.
So the seatbelt is really tight on me right now. Okay, 593 horsepower, 587 pound-feet of torque. Sounds like a spaceship, goes really quick. Dual motor, all-wheel drive. 360 kilometers in range is what I've been getting this week, which is 220 some odd miles, and super comfortable, very luxurious seats. Love the drive, rear steering, super agile. And I know this doesn't have anything to do with the drive, but it affects how I love driving, and the sound system in here is a Bowers & Wilkins, which is my all-time favorite, and it sounds amazing in here. We have snow tires and winter tires on here right now because we're in British Columbia, but you will get wider tires with the M package. You'll also get these beautiful wheels and the blue M brake calipers. These wheels even have the M badging on them as well. So we have M on the side, and the other thing you get is a sport-tuned suspension and anti-roll bars, as well as rear steering. I will show you what that looks like. I love how sedans like this move in parking lots and parking with rear steering. It just makes them that much more maneuverable, especially in and out of parking spaces. The 5 embossing kind of, it's almost like an Easter egg. I don't know if you can see that in this sunlight, but I thought that was really cool when I first noticed it. And then let's have a look inside the door. It's in here as well. It's right here, which is pretty cool. Really nice details. I forgot to mention the color. This is a Cape York green, and I love it. It's kind of like a greenish blue. I know in this harsh sunlight it's kind of hard to tell, but it's really beautiful. And then we get our big BMW badge on the front with the blue on the exterior. The front end of this i5 is a little polarizing. I think you either love it or hate it. I was at an appointment the other day, and they mentioned how much they hate the front end of the BMW electric sedans. And then my neighbor, when I was pulling into my driveway, came out and told me how much he absolutely loved this. So it's polarizing. It is a solid black kidney grille, typical BMW shape, but it's solid because this is electric, of course. And then we have our M badging here. I will say, and I don't know if you can tell, but this, it looks dirty. And I know the exterior of a car gets dirty, but like you can see the dust and the watermarks on here. And that was right from the day one when I picked it up. So, and we've had pretty decent weather this week. So I will say this black solid grille does get dirty looking rather quickly. Let's have a look. Let's have a look underneath the hood and see what we have. It's just one big solid piece of plastic. Even though they tried to make this look like carbon fiber, it's just plastic, but we have our M badging, and then of course our electric motor underneath and all the other mechanical bits. And then we can put our windshield washer fluid in on the compartment right there. Okay, really nice clean back end, no exhaust, obviously it's electric. We have our i5 badging. There's a little bit of blue inside the I, which is indicative of its electric. And then our M60 badging showing that this is the performance fast i5. A huge, huge trunk with lots of room and all 3 seats that fold separately, and then a little storage area for your charging cable. I have been charging at home overnight. power. I didn't realize the trunk was power. I have been charging at home overnight on a level 1 charger, so it's just a normal household plug. And I've been recouping 100% every day. I drive probably 20 to 40 kilometers a day, and I'll have to do the conversion for miles for you, but I have had 0 issues. I will not have to take this to a fast charge station this week, I hope. Okay, this thing has some crazy sounds. It reminds me of the Mercedes electric sedans or SUVs as well, because it also has weird acceleration sounds. You'll hear it when I'm driving. The steering wheel, really nice sporty leather. Because it's the M, we have an M here. We have red and blue stitching, all 3 different colors. So the red, light blue, and dark blue on the steering wheel. And then we have some haptic buttons. We can control our music, and we can control our cruise control. It is a dynamic cruise. I tested it on the highway the other day. It is not hands-free, but it is lane keeping, and excellent in terms of the way it works. We have a huge screen, so you can see we have a dual screen here with a big, I believe this one is 14 inches and this one's like 11 or something like that. Totally digital, as you can see. Really good graphics. The only thing I wish is that it does not show me when my foot is on the brakes or the brake lights come on when I'm in B mode. And I'll talk a bit more about that in a sec, but you can see we have 90% battery. We've got our speedometer, and this is sort of customizable as well. This is wireless CarPlay, and it's very responsive. And then the BMW system is also great. We have tons of apps in here, and vehicle settings as well. Hold on. And then it's very custom to how you want this to look. I also like the drive modes. So we have different drive modes. And it changes not only the head-up display, but it changes this lighting. I don't know if you noticed, but this is the ambient lighting. We've got the blue on the right side and the red on the left side. And these colors can be changed as well, but right now it's set to whichever drive mode we're in. I think the graphics are pretty cool. I don't know if you can hear that, but it also just created a kind of different sound. So really high tech. Can you hear that? It's kind of wild. So I don't know if you can see this little gesture thing here. That is the volume. You can adjust the volume by just using your fingers. It's so cool. And then if you go like this, it will change to the next song. So when I'm listening to music, this will switch to the next song, and you can go back to switch to the previous song. Regardless, I love the gesture control in here. It's really cool. And then of course we have heated and ventilated seats and a heated steering wheel as well. And then these vents are really cool. By sliding on here, you can change whether they're open or closed. So one is like the highest open vent, and then you can adjust them with these little wheels here where the air is flowing. Very, very cool. And then we have wood here as well. It's I believe this is an option, this wood, but this is very beautiful and futuristic. We have a wireless charging pad, 2 cup holders here, and 2 USB-C chargers. I wish this wasn't all gloss black, but it is haptic controls. And then this, and this are glass, and that is a $900 Canadian option. And then this is our gear shift knob. And then of course my modes, which I already showed you, is the different drive modes. And this is just to bring up your driver assistance settings. So your lane departure warning, parking, driving, all of that. I have my iconic sounds turned on, and drive off support. It just tells you when someone in front of you is leaving you. So a lot of tech in here, really beautiful, really nice design, and I've Really enjoyed this interior this week. All right, I love this about BMW. This is so cool. Private jet like every other weekend. On short flight, got you good, got you thinking this is real. So cool. We have gorgeous brown leather interior, and these seats are really comfortable. I have a huge panoramic sunroof that comes all the way back here, and I have a USB-C charger, and I believe these are for, you can get a hook that inserts there, or perhaps entertainment systems. I'm not really sure, but I've seen these where there's a hook here for like hanging a suit jacket or something like that. Bowers & Wilkins sound system, my favorite of all time. It is amazing. And then we have manual window shades in here as well. Gorgeous brown leather throughout. It's just really luxurious back here. We also have heated seats and 4-zone climate control, plus 2 more USB-C chargers. There's this huge hump in the middle here though, so your middle passenger is not gonna have a lot of space. And then we get 2 cup holders here for your rear seat passengers. And we have a rear window shade. Love it. And on the M60, rear axle steering comes standard. So are you in the market for a performance electric sedan and have a big budget? I hope so, because this one is pretty pricey. So the base i5 will set you back just around 84,000 Canadian and around 67,000 US dollars, but this is the M60. I forgot to mention it is dual motor all-wheel drive. I'm getting about 360 kilometers on a full charge, which is about 230 miles or so. So I know some of you are going to complain that that is not enough range, but if you want a BMW electric sedan and you want this performance M60, oh, my car is gonna try to talk to me. It is waiting. Nope, it's fine.
It's because you talk with your hands.
Oh yeah, maybe it's the gesture control.
Yeah.
Okay, I should stop talking with my hands. This one, as tested, is 112,850 Canadian dollars, and I tried to build it out on the US website and I couldn't, so I'm gonna guesstimate it's around 88 or 90,000 for this M60. And remember, with this M60, you get that rear steering, you get the sport tune suspension, wider tires, not these snow tires, and also the anti-roll bars built in. So love the drive, super luxurious, so much tech, it's so comfortable, it's quick, it's fun, it's beautiful. Let me know what you think. Leave me a question or a comment and we'll see you soon.